Deb here. Welcome to Technical Mathematics. This video lecture is on the exponential function of e to the x. We're only going to spend a short time on looking at the calculator value of this special function. Let's get started. Here is the exponential function. Let me get something to write with real quick here. Okay. This is our base. Our base is e. Now, e actually has a value. It's very similar to pi. Most of us are familiar with pi from years and years of math, and that has a value equal to 3.14 something, something, something. I can never remember all of those. Well, e also has value, and that e value, let me try and write some of the numbers out. I'm not going to get them all. 148.4131591. There you go. There's a lot of them. Now you'd hate to enter in that number every time you had to do something. So on most of our calculators, we find this E button, which is equal to that value. And that value is used a lot in the technical fields. Now, where do we find that E value? I have a TI-84 plus, a silver plus, okay? Different calculators have this E button in different places. On the TI-84, you will find up in the top left-hand corner, it's usually a colored button, and it has the word second on it. And this stands for the second function. If you look down on that lower left-hand side, you're going to see a button that's marked LN. Now that stands for the natural log. Actually, the E function is related to the natural log. And up above in small writing, above that LN button, you'll see that little e to the x button. Okay, that's what you're looking for. Now you're going to have to hit the second button in order to get to the second function of that LN button. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it, and I'll walk you through it a little bit. Okay. All right, let's take a look at a couple examples. We're just going to work with your calculator a little bit here, and then we'll go on to something else. So e to the 7th. Okay, you're going to hit that second button again. If you're working on a TI-84 or something similar to it, you're going to hit that second button, and then you're going to hit the LN button, which actually is going to give us e to the x. And then you're going to enter 7, and it's going to put that 7 right in here for the x. And you hit the enter, and you're going to get a value. And that value, I can barely read, should be 1009.06.63. I may be reading that incorrectly. It may be an 8, but you get the idea. 1090 something. Okay. Now, if you don't have the second button or something like that, you may be looking for a button that says inverse, INV, and then hit the LN X button. You may have those instead of the second and the LN. Or you may have another button that is commonly used for inverse is 1 over x. And then you may have to find the LN X. You're just going to have to stop the video and look at your calculator, whichever one you have, and find these buttons that's going to give you this value, and then you can go on. All right, we're going to do the same thing here. E to the negative 0.25. And again, you're going to have to pick up the second button and the LN button, which is going to give us E, and you're actually going to enter negative 0.25. And you should then get a value of 0.77, I'm going to call it 0.779. Okay. All right, this is all we have to go through today on just understanding what an exponential function of e is. So you go ahead and stop the video and put in the same buttons, practice your buttons, and this time put in 5.375. Try that yourself, and then take a look at the guided solutions. Thank you for listening. Bye.